following first round matchup in Super Indy 14 is a singles contest scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
With IWC, there could be a lot of return trips during football. Trevor Lee, to the best of my knowledge, not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan if you're keeping score. Andrew Everett is. Me, I'm a hockey guy, I'll stay neutral.
Broncos suck too.
These men know each other very well because they're actually PWG Tag Team Champions in Reseda, California. They won a tournament environment. Listen to the teams they beat. The Beaver Boys, Ricochet and Rich Swan, and Mike Bailey, and IWC alumni, reborn Matt Seidel. They're very good together, but perhaps even better separated one-on-one. They know each other well, but they're holding nothing back because this is all about, other promotions be darned, the Super Indy title.
Absolutely. We've talked about how that Super Indy title can be a springboard for your career. And, I mean, it's not like they haven't accomplished anything yet, but the IWC title does nothing but help.
Yeah, you can look through the years. Super Hentai, Colt Cabana, Chris Sabin, Delirious, Larry Sweeney, Sterling, James Keenan, Shima Zion, Sammy Callahan, Rick, and a number of others, all throughout the years have represented Super Indy well as champion. And they've all moved on to bigger and better things. Are we blowing smoke? Are we trying to say Super Indy's taking credit for these men's careers? Absolutely not. But it's that springboard. It's that ability to compete on a higher level, to gain that confidence, to compete against some of the best in the world at a variety of different styles, and learn and get better. Unless we forget about one of the most recent Super Indy champion success stories, Logan Schulo.
I would just add, it doesn't speak to. It doesn't say that the Super Indy title got them to where they are. Rather, it speaks to the caliber of talent that the Super Indy title has always drawn to. Men like AJ Styles and CM Punk and Colt Cabana and Logan Schulo and Delirious and the list that you just went through. The absolute talent, premier talent in the world today, both currently in the company and outside of the company. They all look to get into this tournament. And these two men are at that level.
It is a proving ground, not to steal a title from another one of our events. Certainly it's a proving ground in a much different way than that. Everett! Lightning fast speed, able to take over lead. And I think the feeling out process just ended.
Oh, I think they know each other. I just don't think he was expecting that.
Yeah, and Lee, but credit to Trevor Lee, who came back with a rapid-fire takedown. And that stopped Everett in his tracks. Roll up, and Everett, out of the clutches of an attempted Lee counter, but that shoulder tackle again. I don't know if there's anybody in this business, any two men that know each other any better than these two. They've, again, much like Cedric and Sugar, have come up together, traveled the roads together, and still travel the roads together as a tag tag team, and sometimes rivals. Another situation where the mutual respect is strong, but they will hold nothing back bell to bell. Coming in, Everett put the brakes on, avoids the foot of Lee, and again a stalemate.
5 minutes gone by in this contest, 5 minutes.
Jay Worth, how do you beat somebody that knows you just as well as you know yourself?
My smug answer would be hit him in the groin.
Oh! That works too, though, right?
Absolutely. My unsmug answer is you completely change what you do. You know that they know what to expect, you have to change it completely. So maybe it's a good or a good fist to the mush, so to speak.
No more laughy jokey between Everett and Trevor Lee. These men want to win.
As they should.
Ow! Jeez. A hard impact. You can see the neck of Andrew Everett crimp up as he hits that corner.
Well, geez, I saw the whole ring shake as he hit.
That's the thing about Trevor Lee. The way he trains, the way he prepares, there's so much power and force behind every single thing he does. Case in point, jeez. Trevor Lee's the embodiment of getting the most out of everything you do.
I was going to say, it sort of looks like he's lifting him with that whip into the corner, like trying to throw him into the top buckle, if not onto the...
Everett, quick jackknife pin too.
If not over the top buckle. Oh! Solid shot right to the head.
Lee loves to strike. Lee can do pretty much anything, but he loves to just metaphorically take your head off. Loves to throw you around. Loves to flex that deceptive power, that tendon strength that has helped propel. And that ferocity behind it really adds so much more to even the most basic of things, as you saw with those corner whips.
Yeah. He I'm sorry, I needed to see what was going on there. Now I know.
Do they have to contradict me after I make a point?
Oh.
Not much ferocity behind that cover. However, the Pittsburgh judge will give it a 9-5.
Well, it again goes to my point of you do what they're not expecting.
Touché.
He was not expecting a simple cover there. He might have been bracing himself for an impact.
Oh! Talk about impact.
There's your impact.
Drop kick caught Everett high, right around the face.
Hello.
Great vertical leap, and he had the extension as well to really get the most out of the execution.
Really, both guys have impressed me so far. And that says something, because I'm rarely impressed by anything, Joe.
You are a bit of a hard nut to crack.
Oh.
Speaking of crack, jeez, listen to these strikes.
Oh, nice.
Everett tried to block, but Lee still got enough in. That was a mistake.
He allowed himself a little rolling room there.
This time, Jay Worth, Everett did know what was coming, and he adjusted in kind.
That human game of chess, as Larry Zabisco used to say.
And still says 30 glorious years later.
Oh. Larry has human game of chess. I have mommy daddy button. Oh!
And these guys have a bunch of bruises.
There was a little fury behind that one.
Yeah, you think? Trevor Lee looking to elevate Everett to get an adjustment. It's so tough to put Andrew Everett anywhere he doesn't want to go. It's a gut check right now. Who's going to punch first?
I gotta say, I wasn't counting on these guys going for trying to settle it with a bunch of strikes. Which again, you do what they're not expecting.
Maybe you had this in mind.
Oh, jeez.
Andrew Everett doesn't just defy gravity, he outright disrespects it.
10 minutes gone by in this contest, 10 minutes.
It looked like a set of knees coming down.
And no matter where those knees land, they hurt. Springboard drop kick. And Everett now, you can see what Everett has taken out of himself, or what Lee has taken out of Everett, more close to the point. But he's got that reprieve. Could be a turning point, as this is now the longest match in the first round. We may have to start thinking about time limit here, as Lee and Everett struggle to their feet. Everett gets a burst of adrenaline here. Lee looking reprieve. How are either one of these men going to make it to the second round intact?
Oh, nice adjustment.
Yeah, Lee back in. Oh, my God! The caveman stomp connects! Trevor Lee into the next round. No.
He got 5 feet into the air and put 2 souls right to his chest. And then just stomped him into the canvas. I like this guy.
Could he be the next Super Indy champion? No, Everett, out of the way of the German. Great agility. The apex of agility, if you will. Oh, Trevor Lee caught it. Sit out powerbomb for 2.
Oh, right to the back of the head.
Oh, check out the bridge, the tips of the toes. That is a picture-perfect textbook bridge by Trevor Lee.
Nice suplex. And I gotta say, a nice counter to what looked like a Rana. He just leaned out and turned it into a pin.
Fantastic back and forth offense. Everett gets the knee. Oh, spikes him! Everett spikes Lee with a Hurricane Rana. No!
I can't believe he kicked out. I was about to say count to 1,000,000 if you can. He landed perfectly vertical onto his head.
But Trevor Lee wants the Super Indy title. Everett, the former Chiva Kid, pull out so much innovation in his career. And it's Trevor Lee. Got an air fall again. Oh, the flipping cross body. That's a Trevor Lee staple. But again, Everett knows it well, and Everett escapes before 3.
It looks like Everett sort of saw it coming, shifted a bit. I don't know that he got all of it that he wanted.
And now the slugfest resumes, the striking game.
Vicious European uppercuts.
No commentary necessary. The sounds tell the story. Everett fights back. And again, it's a gut check. Oh, a Pele kick. Oh!
Poison Rana?
Will that be enough? Andrew Everett. Can he go high risk once again. Will it pay off? Oh, way up high with a shooting star. But Lee turns things around.
No!
Everett's got control. Everett's got him.
Here is your winner, moving on to the semifinals, Andrew Everett.
Andrew Everett with a victory, but a game of inches, a narrow win. Andrew Everett winds up making his way to the next round of Super Indy. These tag team champions will head back to PWG on the same page, but they gave you everything they had here tonight. But Andrew Everett, you're gonna have to dig down and find a little bit more. Next round, Andrew Everett has the upstart, Alex Daniels.